How's it going, people? Welcome back to Casual Gaming Reviews. Today I'll be looking at the Starfield expansion Shattered Space, developed by Bethesda. All in all, I played around 15 hours, but you could get many more hours out of it if you wanted. I completed the main quests and did around 5 side missions along with some exploration. Reviewed on Xbox Series X. Gameplay. The gameplay is, well, Starfield. Granted, they have made a lot of improvements since last year's release, but outside of 60 FPS and the land vehicle, it plays exactly the same. What I will give it though is that this is a handcrafted single planet and not procedurally generated, so it makes it less boring. I actually had a good time exploring its surface. There are a couple of new weapons, companions and suits to add some extra spice. I did not fully utilize the companions as I hate the companions in this game, but if you use Andrea, who is the Varun contingent in Constellation, she does respond to what is happening around you, and that is really cool. The performance was choppy to say the least. I had some consistent frame drops in open areas even when playing in performance mode, but it seemed a lot better when in enclosed spaces. Do I need to even mention the menus? Yeah, they're still bad. Visuals. Now we're talking. This expansion is absolutely gorgeous. The amount of times I just stopped to take in the scenery was countless. It's not just the environments though, it is each handcrafted location. Everywhere has such meaningful item placement, the set dressing team must have worked overtime. Audio and music. Beautiful. I have always liked Starfield's score, and it comes into play again in this expansion. I would also like to give an honorable mention to the eerie sounds it introduces in some of the spookier or mysterious areas. I was on the edge of my seat sometimes, especially when a redeemed enemy was about. Story and dialogue. Oh boy. The main story starts off so strong and intriguing, and then just progressively gets less interesting. I thought the ending had little to no impact on me, and to be honest, the way the dialogue was delivered, I'm not even sure the characters cared all that much either. With the whole setting of the Varun faction basically being a cult who worship the Great Serpent, I was really expecting a bigger investment in the story, but it just wasn't there. The side missions had some absolute gems though, and probably where I had most fun. One was a brother's duel to the death, another was a mysterious shipment disappearance which led to a horror scene. I was also impressed with the level of choice given to you in these missions. Each one seemed to have several outcomes with meaningful impacts. Some side missions though were reduced to tedious fetch quests, and I ended up dropping those ones because nobody has time for that. Voice acting seems a lot better, but there are still some dead deliveries, and the dialogue options are bland at times, especially the persuasion system, which is still absolute crap. Shattered Space has some of the best visuals I have ever seen in a video game, and the handcrafted areas within this planet are really impressive. The main story drops off, but it is saved slightly by a handful of really interesting side missions. Performance stuttered, menus suck still, and there is a good helping of Bethesda jank. However, the highest highs are bigger than the lowest lows, and all in all I would say I had a good time. Not great, but good. Starfield Shattered Space gets a casual gamer score of 7 out of 10.